Trades. I hope you're drinking the coffee and not the Kool-Aid out there. Well, this morning I'm not drinking coffee. I am drinking tea because I didn't get a chance to go get my coffee, but I will. I will soon. So anyway, I hope you're doing great out there. I did do a video on Solana yesterday, a very short. I did a short on Solana yesterday and a trade that I was taking on Solana and why. So I wanted to go through a little bit of TA here and explain why in a little bit more depth why I took that trade yesterday and what I was seeing, okay? Now, if we look at Solana, okay, today, first of all, let me just say, today's January 30th of 2025. If you go back and look at Solana, okay, all the way back here to the 17th of December of last year of 2024, when we had that breakdown, okay, we got below most major moving averages. We have the 55-day here, we have the 100, and we just barely touched right down there to that 200-day moving average. That's my 200 in yellow. Okay, we bounced off of that, bounced off of that, bounced off that, came up a little bit. We didn't have the strength to go much higher. Boom, we shot up. And then you look at this level here from where we broke down, okay? From where we broke down, we just touched it, okay? That was at 223 going back on the 6th of January. And we got rejected, came down again. And then right here, we consolidated for a little while, a couple days before we started to move up again. Now, yesterday, when I was looking at this, just right around the FOMC meeting, we knew that there'd be some volatility. We knew that there'd be some weak hands. We knew that there'd be people who panic sell or panic buy or whatever, right? And so we had to kind of look at our charts here and decide, all right, if this thing breaks down, where is our likely zone that we would want to get in, given the overall conditions in the current market, right? You know, I think Bitcoin, as we know, it leads everything, right? If Bitcoin is bullish, I mean, fucking things rip, right? All the altcoins rip. But if Bitcoin is bearish, the altcoins are dumping 30, 40, 50% in some cases, and the meme coins fucking 90%, right? So anyway, moving on, I have a trend line that I put in here going back to mid-January, okay? That was only 2 weeks away. All right, from today, right? We're at the 30th. This is going back just a few weeks, right? 2 weeks. So I've got technically 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, 4, 5. Now, I did not put in a limit order around here. I didn't know what was going to happen. But after that FOMC meeting, I saw this thing dumping, and I thought something's up. But this would be a good buy zone, I think. And if we can hold this support, see this level right here is a level of support. So we flipped it here, we stayed above, but then we got rejected up here. 1, 2, we didn't quite get up to that level here, not quite level, and we knew we'd kind of come back down. If you can see that, right? You can really see that. And if you put in a trend line going from here down and you get your touches, now wicks are not as accurate as bodies, you know, but you could clearly see that once we started to get rejected up here, we were going down. Okay, we're starting to drop here. So we had 1, 2, 3 days and we were dropping. Now, had the trend changed, once we hit this support right here, we had to kind of make a decision. Do we catch a falling knife? What do we do? You know, in my opinion, I felt as though Solana was looking very, very strong, you know, very strong. And overall, it's my belief that the bull run is not over for Bitcoin, you know? So I was okay taking a trade in this area here. So I was buying, and I did post that in my short. I said, hey guys, I'm buying here. I hope you are buying. I'm going long from this position here, and I hope you were able to get in. And I stated my reasons why. And thankfully, they played out in my favor. So far, it's played out in my favor. Now, if we start losing support here, I will get out of this trade. I will set a stop loss just below where we broke out here. I will set a stop loss. If I probably already have one. I should already have one. I don't get into a trade without a stop loss because I've been screwing myself sometimes because they hunt, stop me out and then take off, you know. So I've been trying to really, because it's easier to manipulate these. I'm not saying Solana is not a small market cap, but it's easier to manipulate some of these smaller market cap coins, and they can stop you out real easy, you know. Just come down, hunt, boom, and then take off, and then you're out, right? So sometimes I'll sell 50% of my position or 25%, depends on how bullish or bearish I'm feeling at the time, right? Or if I can get in at a better position. If I feel like the support is lower, and that's going to provide something for me down there, then I'll do that. But anyway, moving on. So what happened was, as you can see here, we kind of dumped down. We didn't quite get below. We didn't close below that 223. And we just started to take off from there. People were taking profit right around this area. They might have been trapped, once they got in over here, and then we dumped and closed down here. And they felt like, okay, we're taking off, but maybe we might dump. I don't know what they were thinking. I'm just going by the candlesticks here. But anyway, so I stayed in that trade. I bought here. I stayed in that trade because we did not close below my trend line here. We didn't break below my support level here on a daily. So I stayed in that, and I am still in that trade right now. And the next level that I'll be looking to, now this is short-term time frame stuff. I'm looking at a daily, but for me, this is short-term thinking, Although I am going to hold this position much longer on Solana, and I'm looking at resistance right around this zone, right up in here, right up in this area. I will start to maybe take profit about, 50% of the way, give or take, and then maybe right up here, I'll take another 25% and let the rest ride and see where we go. If we can break out above this level right here, which has been resistance, as I said, 1, 2, well, we got a wick up, we couldn't close, we got a wick up, couldn't close. If we can't break out above this, I will definitely keep an eye on this, and I will take all my profit and then wait and see what happens. If we come back down, we retrace, and let's say we come back down into that, let's say 50% zone, like right in this area here, I'll start to put on a position again, but I have to really see what the market is doing overall, Bitcoin in particular. So anyway, that's my technical analysis for today. I keep it really simple. I do use other indicators like volume indicators. I do use stochastic RSI. I do use, of course, I have up here my VR VP, and that's going to tell me where the point of control is. And I really like that indicator, really, really great. It's really about time and price action. It's a really great indicator. So I use that quite a bit too. So anyway, it's not loading, but anyway, you get the point. I hope you all got to get in over here. I do shorts instead of these longer formats because they just work for me with my schedule and my time and my patience. I don't have patience to be giving these longer term videos unless it's really about I guess you could say trading rules and mindset and psychology of trading and stuff like that. I really enjoy that. So anyway, be well and drink the coffee, not the Kool-Aid, and I'll catch you on the next, on the flip side. So you guys, hope you're banking a lot of profit. Be well.